Mubashirun presents.
When I became a Muslim, I experienced the older generation looking at me funny when I would go to pray Salah in the masjid. It used to make me feel really uncomfortable, but never did I ever think to myself that it had anything to do with racism. It was only until another person who was also a revert told me that these elders are so racist and, look how when we walk into the masjid, can you feel that vibe that they give us and we're not welcome in their masajid. Subhanallah. I really took that on board and I started to dislike the elders and I would even treat them differently. It wasn't until I spoke to someone who is wise, Jazahullahu khairan, may Allah reward him, and he told me that, maybe you should confront one of the elders, as this isn't something which is good for your heart. To harbour these feelings isn't good for your heart, especially when you're feeling this way due to something which isn't certain. So I built up my courage and I went to one particular elder and I said to him, "Uncle, why do you always look at me funny when I enter the masjid? And why don't you embrace me?" He replied by firstly putting his head down, which immediately struck me. And then he said, "Brother, Assalamu alaikum. By Allah, I have nothing in my heart but love for you and all of the other new reverts that frequent the masjid." He continued by saying, "I feel so little when I see you guys full of zeal, praying much better than I ever have. And on top of it, you have left this worldly life. You've left the dunya at such a young age to worship Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And I only started worshipping Him only after I was the age of 40. I look at you guys in that way because it amazes me to see this." Wallahi, I was gobsmacked. I literally had nothing to say to him. Subhanallah. And subhanallah, this reminds me of the hadith of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam in Musnad Ahmad, where the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, "O people, your Lord is one and your father Adam is one. There is no favor of an Arab over a foreigner, nor a foreigner over an Arab, neither white skin over black skin, nor black skin over white skin, except by righteousness. Have I not delivered the message?" Subhanallah.